Deming is a statistician by training. He graduated in mathematics from Wyoming University and Yale and spent his early working life counting the American population for the U.S. Census Bureau. Facing this laborious task, Deming set about applying his statistical methods to speed things up. He believes his procedures saved the Bureau several $100,000. When America joined the Second World War, Deming's skills were used to train the managers who had to run the production lines for the war effort. Deming's work methods were based on a rigorous application of statistics. Eliminate waste was a key message. He created a dramatic reduction in scrapping and reworking of scarce raw materials. Deming's interest in adopting these methods had been influenced by another American statistician. In 1931, Dr. Schuhart wrote a key text which laid down the principles of statistical process control. What could be measured must be measured exactly. Control charts could show what was in statistical control and what was not. The war, conventional and nuclear, destroyed Japanese industry. When the country's young managers approached the task of renewal, they wanted new styles of management. World War II was a triumph of industrial management and production. The grim evidence of the American superiority in those skills lay all around the Japanese. The Americans sent consultants to advise on better management methods. Among them were Homer Sarason from Western Electric, Dr. Joseph Juran, another management consultant who was steeped in the methods of statistical control. Then in 1950, Dr. Deming arrived to tower over the Japanese both literally and metaphorically.
They were sorely afraid that they had established a reputation for shoddy quality, cheap and worth the price, that they could never undo it.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Today, America sits uneasily with herself.
Whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die.
The dream is misting over as America loses her primacy in the world marketplace, and the old enemy is still there, still Japan.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee...
Japan bashing, even for congressmen, is the favorite new martial art.
Singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
Last January, the president himself added to the national embarrassment with a disastrous visit to Japan. The trip had an air of desperation, as the most powerful man in the world half bullied, half cajoled the successful Japanese. The irony is that the staggering success of the Japanese was built on the principles of an American, a management intellectual largely ignored in his own country.
Early in the 80s, I arbitrarily picked up Dr. Deming's theme that whenever you're having a problem, 80–85% of the time, it is not people. It's the process, it's the equipment that's being used, it's the design itself. It's something people can't do a thing about.
I believe that Dr. Deming has started a quality revolution. What he taught the Japanese can be done by any manager around the world who wants to make the effort. And that his revolution is as important, if not even more important, and certainly as drastic as the Industrial Revolution or even the Agricultural Revolution.
And he put into perspectives the troubles I'd had at the Xerox Corporation, which by that time was going down the tubes. They were in real bad trouble. I went to the Sloan Library and took books off the shelf to see what were they teaching in the business schools. And it came as a shock that what Deming was saying was 180 degrees different than what they were saying. It was different.
Deming was so highly thought of in Japan that they named an award after him and his teachings. Japanese companies strive for quality and continuous improvement, and one of the highest honors they can receive is the Deming Prize.
一般に管理というのはこの図が示すような手順、つまり計画、実施、チェック、アクションを繰り返して行うことにより、より高度の管理水準へと発展していくことができるのです。この管理のサークルを私たちが製品を作るときに適用したものが、皆さんご存知のデミングサークルと呼ばれるものです。
There's a tiger on the market and I got the very first in town. She got a hearse floor shifter and the wildest moving mill around. I mean a 389 all super tuned to really shut 'em down. Oh yeah, now go.
Over the years, Deming has summarized his beliefs in 14 points. Moses only had 10. His fundamental belief in quality through continuous improvement stands alongside contentious ideas like the scrapping of performance-related pay. In 1985, an American company based in Miami became the first outside Japan to win the Deming Prize.
さんの話にプラスしたのはね、これはやっぱりね、人間の本質が影響してる。どんなにレクチャーしたって、どんなに指導をうまくしたって、どんなに本を読ましたってダメなんだ。だから人間の品質管理をすべきであるというのは僕の考えなんですよ。人間の品質管理をやるべきである。で、私はこれを始めたわけです。人間を含めての品質管理っていうのをそれからずっとやりましてね。